is Familia Trini and I'm currently taking Bachelor of Art in Interior Architecture, and today our group gonna present about Bidayuh Ethnics in Sarawak.
Bidayuh is a collective name for a several indigenous group of people living in the southern part of Sarawak. They are noted for their hospitality and warm smiles. The name Bidayuh means people of the land. Bi means people or orang, and Dayuh means land. They are also as the land Dayak, a term first used during the times of James Brooke, the first white Raja, kings of Sarawak. Dayak is also one of the several indigenous groups found in the southern part of Sarawak, on the island of Borneo. This community contributes 8.1% of Sarawak population and less than 1% of Malaysia population. According to the JEDUS 1954, Bidayuhs mean people of the interior. This community is well known for their long houses and unique culture. Bidayuh Sarawak or Land Dayak is one of the minority ethnic in Sarawak, living predominantly in Kuching Division. The Bidayuh itself means the inhabitant of land. It's the second largest Dayak ethnic group in Sarawak after the Iban. The Land Dayak, as they are also known, could be found living in kampong or villages in Serian, Perison, Kedawan, Bau, and Lundu in Kuching Division and along the border with the Western Kalimantan, Indonesia. Bidayuh first came to Sarawak, which was under the rules of Brunei Sultanate from West Kalimantan. Some Bidayuh group claim that their ancestors come from as far as Java and Sumatra. They first settled at the lowland but had to move to inland due to regularly hostility from Scrum Iban, the Malay pirates, and the oppression from the Brunei nobility. They built long houses and ceremonial huts within their fortified settlement on hills and mountains. These early settlements were centered at Ulu Padawan and Rabat Mikabo in Kuching district, Bung Biratak, Mount Singai, and Gunung Serembu in Bau district, while Bung Brabak and Sedemak is located in Lundu district. The community leader had taken the initiative to revisit and develop this early settlement site for their historical significance and while promoting them as tourist sites. Bung Biratak in Bau district is one of such places. Meanwhile, Mount Singai, which is now a site for the Catholic Memorial Center, is another one. When the hostility and oppression stopped during the Brooke era, many of the Bidayuh migrated to the lowland in search of the farmland and setting up new settlement or village. There are not many Bidayuh traditional long houses left, as majority of the villagers live in single houses. Among those villages that still have the traditional long houses are Kampung Anas and Kampung Benuk in Perison area, Kampung Bongkas in Serian area, Kampung Stars in Bau district, and a model of Bidayuh village at Sarawak Cultural Village in Santubong, Kuching. Produce many utilitarian and agrarian craft. Basket is made by both men and women. Though many have since replaced the natural material with recycled plastic box straps which are rain durable. Common craft are those with a high commercial value, especially bamboo-based craft, which are made in large quantities in some villages. These often incorporate beautiful surfaces ornamentation, which are created by whittling the surface of the bamboo craft with a knife. Certain craft, notably ritual craft and traditional musical instruments, are increasing rare today. Surprisingly, the popular rattan and backstrap kasah, rice drying mat, are now rarely produced locally, as many youths prefer to purchase them from the nearby trading town in Kalimantan, Indonesia. Utilitarian and agrarian craft to promote Bidayuh culture and also to provide a full-time employment and income to the local artisan. Sarawak Bidayuh handicrafts are made from rattan, bamboo, tree barks, which are available from the nearby jungles and forests. These handicrafts are made for daily usage to carry or drying for their farm produce. Though some of these handicrafts are not that frequently used nowadays due to the modernization, but they are still available in many of the Bidayuh community houses. Popular and in great demand is the casa. It's suitable for fall decoration as it's strong and durable for lasting. The casa is made of durable thin stripe of durable segar emas, rattan and weaved together with the beaten tree bark. A good quality casa has a rustic look, dark brown at rattan and tree bark. The most common size is 4 feet by 6 feet or 10 feet by 16 feet. The rattan mat could be lasting if it taken care properly. Bidayuh community also use rattan to make beautiful, durable and strong basket to carry, store their farm product and also for decorative item. These baskets come in different sizes depending on the intended purpose of the item. Besides using rattan, the community also use thin bamboo stripe and also sago branches which have been processed due to time-consuming preparation and process. Some members of the community prefer plastic stripe which are easily available. Efforts are being carried out to diversify to usage of these handicrafts such as purse, document bag and among others. Thread, fish trap and sunshade which are sometimes beautifully decorated with plants motif and also animal. The Bidayuh craftsmen the artisan also craft a beautiful pen holder, souvenir item among others. Raw material that are being used by the Bidayuh community to produce this beautiful Sarawak Bidayuh handicraft are the screw pine leaf or the mengkuang, which are processed and weaved into mat for bedroom floor and also for drying farm produce. Bimban or the pandanus are also being used to make basket and also made. Of colorful culture, the Bidayuh have their own cultural dress code which in the modern day are only worn during festivities and celebration. They have their own cultural dance and they play their own cultural music which comprises of sets of gong. The Bidayuh are generally very soft-spoken people while the men are proud and strong. The women are more gentle, less outspoken and usually shy away from stranger and outsider. Pangia accessory. The pangia bead necklace is a very colorful roll of the bead stitched or tied together with a string of the nylon or some wire stripe. It is also made of high quality ceramic bead and a pendant that is worn around the neck. It is an ideal accessory for Bidayuh women which can be worn during an official function, cultural dinner and also for everyday use. The pangia is one of the Bidayuh identity and a must-have for a Bidayuh ladies. Bidayuh tribe pattern have been drawn to one of the Bidayuh longhouses at the Sarawak Cultural Village as an identity to represent the Bidayuh ethnic. Video is going to show the beautiful of Bidayuh's art and culture.
Hi guys, I'm Heather and I'm going to talk about the traditional music and dance of Bidayuh. And before I start with my presentation, I would like to show you some video. For Bidayuh community, music plays an important role in every ritual they perform. Bidayuh traditional music consists of a large gong, cymbal, drum, and pedabat, and tawak, which is a small gong. There are also other traditional instruments such as flute or bamboo flute or guitar. yet such instrument is much less playable because the manufacturing process is quite complicated. So, the role of music in Bidayuh is music serves to raise the spirit, and also music serves to drive out evil spirit, and music also play an important role in the motive of a notice of the ceremony conducted. So for the musical heritage in Bidayuh, the Bidayuh have a musical heritage consisting of various types of agung ensemble, such as a large hanging instrument, suspended or held instrument, and knob gongs, which act as a drum without any accompanying melodic instrument. So these are the Bidayuh gongs. In Bidayuh, gongs is known as ogok, which is a large gong. This is a part of an ensemble of the Bidayuh gong music. There are usually 2 ogoks in ensemble, but sometimes there are 3. And the picture at the left, lower left, is koyu ogok. In Bidayuh, koyu means stick, and the stick are made by cutting from a sago stem to a required size. So this is the Berlin choyo flute. The Berlin choyo flute are made from a baloi bamboo and are played by both men and women. The upper third of the flute is decorated with putih dawe diko, which means a edible front shoot motif using a bamboo whittling technique. So this is kiromboy. It's made using a pair of edible kiromboy paddy snail shell and play with a bamboo stick. Such rainmaker are based on the local legend where prolonged drought was and when frogs like coal were played en masse. So next, I'm going to talk about the traditional dance in Bidayuh. The Bidayuh ritual dance that is used as a sign of worship, where the gesture in the dance is used as a symbol for a message that cannot be said in an ordinary words. So the first dance in Bidayuh that I want to introduce is called Tolak Bala. This dance is danced before the harvesting season starts as a method of seeking blessing for harvest and also manner to protect the tribe from the evil spirit. So next, I will talk about the Rajang Tewu. This dance is known as the eagle dance, and it is usually performed after the harvest season as a form of entertainment for guests of the longhouse. The movement of the dancer with the outstretched hand imitate the movement of eagle as they flap their wing in the fright. So next, I will talk about the Tesa dance. Tesa or sword dance or kutau was a very popular art of self-defense among the Bacaro during harvest festival or any social gathering in the kupo or villages. The dance is performed to show one's strength and skill before an audience. The Tesa starts with a dancer dancing with his sword posing as a challenger. After a few minutes of dancing, he pauses for a challenge. At this point, his opponent begins to dance with his sword in his hand, pretending to defend himself. When both dancers are in the second round, they then start challenging each other, applying all the technique and style to prove who is the champion. The pesa is often performed to the accompaniment of bidumbak. So next, I will talk about the dance called Totok. This is a dance performed to welcome the returning warrior from a headhunting expedition and to receive the newly acquired head to the longhouse. The purpose of the dance is to appease the spirit of the newly acquired head so that they will protect the village. It is also used to strengthen the spirit simangi of the villager when facing their enemies. At the same time, while dancing around the offering tray containing cooked food, the dancer will also pray for a happy and healthier life for the villager. Apart from being a warrior dance, this dance is also performed during the harvest festival to welcome the soul of paddy from the hut and paddy stubble in the paddy field to their respective homes. The dance is also performed to welcome the visitor to the village. The musical instruments that used in this dance are gongs, drums, and wooden instrument called gulintang. And the last dance that I want to introduce today is called Langgi Julang. Langgi Julang is a ritual dance performed at the closing of the harvest festival. The main purpose of the dance is to give thanks to God for bestowing good health and rich harvest. At the same time, it is performed to appease the unfriendly spirit so that they do not harm or disturb the village and the villager. The dance is also to call back the stray soul of people and the paddy to return from the paddy field. In the older days, Langgi Julang is also performed during a ceremony when a new chief is installed. This is to give thanks to God and to give him the blessing so that he will do his job well for the benefit of his people. The dance is also performed to welcome the guests to the village.
Hello, my name is Sunny Chong. I'm in group Bidayuh and I'm going to talk about the language of Bidayuh. The Bidayuh community, though a minority ethnic group consisting only of 8% or about 170,000 out of a total population of 2.7 million for the state of Sarawak, speak more than 20 dialects, which collectively make up the Bidayuh language. The approximately 25 dialects of Bidayuh spoken in Sarawak, Malaysia, can be grouped into 4 clusters of generally intelligible dialects: Eastern, Central, Highland and Western. In Sarawak, there are generally said to be 3 main linguistic groupings, and that is Biata language, Singai Jagoy, and the Bukar Sadong language. But these can be even broken down beyond the list referenced below, as most people can be distinguished by local down to village levels through their smaller differences in vocabulary and intonation. Each area also speaks its own dialect like Jagoy, Singai Jagoy, Salako, Lara, Bisitang, Bunuk also called Segu Bunuk, Sadong, Bukar, Biana, Pinyawa, Barang, Bia, Bisepuk, Emperor or Biburu, Semeba, Tematu, Bumbok, Sudat, and more. For Biata language, it is spoken in the Malaysian state of Sarawak and the Indonesian province of West Kalimantan. It is also belongs to the Malayo-Polynesian branch of the Austronesian language family. It is mostly spoken in the area of Siburan vicinity. In addition, Singai Jagoy or Bao is a dialect language of Borneo. Kumbang dialect may be closer to Tringus. It's mostly Lindu area. Bartak, Singai, Prokang, and Jagoy area speaks Singai Jagoy. As for Semba, Tematu, Bumbok, and Sudat area uses a language between Padawan and Jagoy language. Furthermore, Bukar Sadong is a dialect language of Borneo. McGinn proposes that it is the closest relative of the divergent Rejang language of Sumatra. People who speak Sadong are mostly in area Tebakang, Mongkos, Tebedu to Tanjung Amor, near the border of Kalimantan, Indonesia. Several kampongs in Serian, for example, T village speaks Bukar language. Apart from that, Kedayan or Salako is a Malay dialect language of Borneo. The exact number of speakers remain unknown, but is estimated to be around 350,000 population. For the Lara language, is also called Duru, Berkati, Bakati, Bekatik, Bekati Niam Pelayo, Bekati Kendayan, and Rara Bakati. Is a language spoken by around 19,000 people in Borneo. In Lundu area, there are also people who speak Salako and as well as Lara. The Bidayuh peoples can do anything if they put their mind to, but some aspects need to change in order for them to succeed in this modern world. As the Bidayuh community grows, they are more likely to be limited in education aspects, the facilities, and also in financial aspects. We as a country that is famous for having many different races and cultures live in harmony together should help each other out, providing them a place for education, providing some donations for funds that can be helped to build better roads for easier access in and out of major cities, because this will help encouraging younger generations to go major cities to find better job opportunities so that they can help their village in building more facilities for their future generations. So, in a conclusion, we would like to say it's been a privilege to learn about the Bidayuh's rich culture in their traditions and their beliefs, and also to learn about the history of the big indigenous culture in Malaysia. And their way of life is so different but down to earth in a sense where everything they do is to benefit their people. The Bidayuh community is a proud and thriving community that can slowly but surely show the world who they are and what they can achieve. With this modern world, it will not too long until the world takes notice of the many indigenous cultures that are just waiting to be in the limelight.